Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going.
And you know, right now for San Antonio, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Guys, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for his play calling. LeBron James said he has so many different wrinkles. You've got to keep your head on a swivel. He'll run something you've never seen before. But Stevens said, honest to God, I've stolen everything we've ever done from somebody else. Kevin?
I love his honesty. All right, thank you, DA. Smitty, as a player, when it comes to preparing for a long season, talk about the advantages of the new strength and conditioning programs we read so much about.
You know, for me, Kevin, when I first started out, it was all about just getting stronger, lifting weights. I think right now for these guys, they're doing a great job of adding that and also recovery. What do you do for recovery, being able to play the next game? I would love to see the technology that they have. Wish I could use it, Kevin, because all I did was run and get me a fish fillet, and I was ready to go.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Derek White is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Hayward can't hit. And so White will bring it up for the Spurs. DeRozan passes to Pirtle. Walker against Murray. Back to Pirtle. Pass to White. Clock at 4. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Outside, Walker. Over Murray. That one off the back iron and out.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Pass to Pirtle. Now the feed to Aldridge. Shoots over Walker, and it's San Antonio with another.
Dominating on the interior. Aldridge has the height and knows how to use his body to create space.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tatum against Pirtle. Tatum kicks to Walker. Over Murray. Walker's shot is off. Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Murray dishes to Aldridge. DeRozan with it. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. And it's good for 2.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
White, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Great, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over. All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And no secret, he can score the ball. #1 on the team last year.
He loves being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger. And boy, he sure lit it up last season.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
A guy who has lived up to lofty expectations. Tatum impacts the game across the board.
Murray, the pass to Purdy. DeRozan against Hayward. DeRozan's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
At 6'8", it's easy to forget just how dangerous Hayward is with his ball handling.
Tatum against Aldridge. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 6. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Birtle, the pass to Aldridge. And Tatum pulls it down.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Kicks it to Walker. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Now the pass to Murray. Here's DeRozan. Plays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Walker the pass to Hayward. The 3 from Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 7 points for Jason Tatum.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Murray. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
Outside, Walker. He's off on that one. Murray with the defensive effort.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And it's good, 2 points. Murray's got his third bucket of the night.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Tice finds Walker. Rebound San Antonio. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
Pocket 2. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game here. Both teams will make substitutions.
One shot.
You look at the skill, the shooting, the length. LaMarcus Aldridge is perfectly suited for today's game.
Here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Will it go? And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
You watch some of the best defenders in the league. They're flexible athletes, and Murray has that.
And so it's San Antonio, bringing the quarter to a close. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his...
Other people sharing it.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes, as public figures, can have a broader impact than just entertainment, and we see it over and over again.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the floor for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guards. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Williams at the 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, the first 9 seasons of DeMar DeRozan's career in Toronto, it had become home for him. Last season, the adversity of a trade that sent him to San Antonio.
And, Smitty, a real adjustment for DeRozan, leaving behind the only NBA team he had ever known after so long.
Yeah, he'd been instrumental in taking the Raptors franchise to new heights. A lot of emotions. I think he understands he's going to grow from that experience.
That free throw, no good.
It's exciting to watch a guy develop the way DeRozan has. The ball handling, the passing, the three-point shooting. He's become one of the better all-around players in this league. I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Passes it to Gay. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Hayward. It's good. This game is all even.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Walker. Shot's good by Mills.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And here's Walker. Pass to Tatum. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Awesome ability to focus there by Tatum. He just has a feel and a belief in what he's doing out there.
Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Mills. Spurs working the ball around now. Three-pointer. That shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, an exercise in frustration.
Stolen by Smart. The pass to Walker. He dishes it to Tatum. Williams looking over the floor. And here's Walker outside. It's hauled in by Gay.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And Mills kicks to Carroll. San Antonio again missing. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Right side to Walker. Dishes it to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Hayward, left side. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Here's DeRozan. Moves back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Last season, it took some time for the Spurs to gel with the early injuries and new faces. They played their best basketball down the stretch, took the second-seeded Nuggets to 7 games.
There's Walker with the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. In the back half of last season, the Spurs posting a 9-game winning streak. Steve, what changed for them?
You know, Kevin, for me, they toughened up their defense. They moved Jakob Poeltl into the starting lineup at the 5 position. And they found that chemistry and they got going.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Aldridge comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in. That one is no good.
When you look back at the draft reports on Hayward, many scouts felt like he would be a player, but never a starter.
Here's Aldridge. Over Williams. Again, the miss by the Spurs. On offense, here are the Celtics. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. You know, the league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been one way to do it. Will that be enough? Or is there still work to be done in that regard?
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can tweak it even more, and we'll get a better product on the floor where teams get a chance to compete for all 82 games. I like what I'm seeing right now.
And he makes the first.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Murray's checked in for San Antonio. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Gay finds Aldridge. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
The Celtics making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Murray surveying the D. Gay against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Gay.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Edwards passes to Williams. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Passes to Edwards. He feeds it to Hayward. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Some things you can't teach. Hayward showing natural instincts to the ball right there.
Murray kicks to Carroll. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Murray. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot by Carroll, no good. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. At the top of the key, Hayward. Over Gay. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Hey, numbers don't lie. Catch and shoot equals high percentage. Gordon Hayward with a great look.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For Boston, it was a challenging first quarter. The deficit for them just seemed to grow. And that'll do it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Boston leading by 8. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. DeJounte Murray is out there with White. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Now off the inbound. That shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Murray against Walker.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
This is his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Kemba Walker hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Outside DeRozan. Aldridge trying to break free. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from DeRozan. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Over Aldridge. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
White looking around. Lays it up off the glass. White's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Tatum against White. Tatum dishes to Walker. No good from outside.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Walker against White. Right side Aldridge. Outside White. For the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Tatum's shot is off. Spurs trail by 4.
The Spurs with the league's longest active playoff streak, 22 years and running, not to mention 5 titles in that span. No wonder the Spurs are viewed as the league's model franchise.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Murray against Walker. Pass to Tatum. Over Aldridge. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Well, Steve, the Spurs are so well run. If they played in a top 5 market, they might be the most popular team in the NBA by now.
You know what, Kevin? They probably would, but this is the way this organization likes it. They like to be quiet and under the radar. They like to sustain success, and they like to build a great culture. At the same time, the small market is really a part of their culture.
Walker finds Tice. Tatum against Aldridge. Outside, Walker to stop the drought. Sinks the triple. Walker's got 11.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
The pass to Aldridge. Over Tatum, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Celtics with the lead. Walker surveying the floor. From 13 feet, it goes down. 13 points in the game.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Walker. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter. For Boston, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Hayward outside. Back to Walker. Murray with the defensive effort.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And DeRozan, here we go. That gives them the lead. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Walker. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10.
The defensive impact of Jakob Poeltl giving the Spurs a boost. Great timing and instincts as a shot blocker.
Pass to DeRozan. Murray outside. Here's Aldridge. Here's Poeltl. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Love how Poeltl crashes the glass for these boards, staking his ground and not letting anyone by him.
A different look now for San Antonio. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Damari Carroll comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Celtics, Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for Hayward. Marcus Smart comes in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Trey Lyles checked in for the Spurs. Celtics trail by 3. And coming to San Antonio in the Kawhi Leonard trade, the Spurs hoping Poeltl can be a difference maker.
You know what, Kevin? Already their best road threat offensively. He rarely misses with his right hand in close.
Offensive rebound. Wanamaker, no good with the layup. San Antonio with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
Bounce pass Mills. Here's Gay. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Gay's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Wanamaker, covered by Lyons. Here's Ojale. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
11 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Mills. The shot, no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Spurs. They lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Celtics. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Ojale in at the 3, the small forward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Pass to Wanamaker. It's good from long range. Wanamaker's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Mills. That shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Smart against Gay. And Wanamaker has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Lyons. Wanamaker misses.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers where they can do something with it.
Now Williams from the arc. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Lyles. Now Bellinelli. Back to Lyles. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Semi Ojale picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Spurs. Acapurdo comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's DeRozan in for Damari Carroll. The Celtics also changing it up. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Edwards in for Brad Wanamaker. DeRozan finds Pirtle. Four on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got his 4th rebound in this one. Puts it up from 17. Bellinelli pulls it in. Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Gay can't get it to go.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Smart. Williams kicks to Smart. And it's Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Hayward against DeRozan. Feeds it to Gay. Over Edwards. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Edwards with it. And there's the feed to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Williams with the block. They get it back, and he gets it back. He's yet again. Gay misses.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Smart. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's DeRozan. Knocks it loose. Here's Gay. Hayward with some nice D. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Edwards. Here's Ojale. He's covered by Gay. Here's Ojale. Here's Hayward. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Not settling. Hayward taking it inside and forcing the issue.
A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Gay. Derek White comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Semi Ojeleye. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Walker subbed in for Edwards. And the basket by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, when you need a score, go to the guys you feel comfortable with.
Walker against Murray. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Walker laying it in.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Walker against Murray. Rebound, Boston. Hayward's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's DeRozan. No good with the elbow jumper. Boston leading by 5. Brown the pass to Walker. In the corner, it's Hayward. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Murray against Hayward. Murray, no good. And so they foul intentionally. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Here's White. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, very nice win for you guys tonight.
You know, just proud of the way we fought. I thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. We got the win. So.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.